Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. It's been a little while, I apologize, but I've had a lot of things happen and change in my life. If you guys want to go see it, go check out my vlog channel. I'll link it down below for you guys. But today I'm going to be doing a gold smoky eye for you guys. I'm so excited. Hopefully I'm able to complete this whole video. I tried filming a video last week and it didn't work out. Anyways, let's cut to the chase and get started with the eye look. So what we're going to get started is with a good transition shade. Of course, how every eye look starts out, obviously. I'm going to be using Cork by MAC. So I just have like a little pan of it in my little thing from MAC. Whatever they're called. Little Z palette or whatever you will. I need to wash my brushes. Oh so badly, but that one has purple on it. This is the brush I was looking for. But I'm just always too lazy, and I totally forgot about that until I sat down to film this video, so that's always good. So I'm just going to be taking this in the crease. Take whatever transition shade you feel comfortable with. Like if this is too dark for your liking, don't do it, obviously. And I'm going to take it on the outer corner as well. Go over that a little bit with a little bit of a warmer shade. This is from the Morphe Copper Spice palette 25A. I'm going to go on this brown right here. It's just a little bit warmer, just to kind of warm it up a little bit, just a touch. You don't have to do this step. I just do. You know. Black. Now I'm going to be taking a black from Melt Makeup, and it's just the Dark Matter stack. It's just this. And this is the shade Dark Matter. Any black will do. Doesn't really matter about that part. So don't worry about that. I'm going to be taking this Morphe M321, and the other, I just took a fluffy blending brush. I don't know if I already said that. I'm a little all over the place today. But just take a fluffy blending brush and just any one that you like. And then I'm going to take this dome one. So if you don't have this brush, just any kind of dome shape brush to kind of stick that in the outer V. But I definitely start out lighter. And then I work my way to make it darker, if that makes sense. So as I just freaking put on the black. So the reason why I like this brush is because it kind of blends it out a little bit. It's not, whoa, it's not super harsh on, like it kind of helps blend it out. It's not just like packing it on there. So you can kind of blend it into that other eyeshadow that you just put down. So that's why I like this brush, because you're not just packing the color on, you're just kind of like slowly easing your way into it. So that's why I chose this brush for you guys, if you guys were wondering. And this was the Morphe B81. I love Morphe brushes, can't go wrong. Get them if you haven't already. That's all I gotta say. They're super inexpensive. They are so freaking good. I have a Sigma brush, which actually me and my friend were talking the other day, and we realized no one talks about Sigma that much. Is it still in, like, I don't know, they still make it? What's going on? Do people just not talk about it anymore? So, go back and forth until you get your eyes even. So this one's looking a little darker than this one, so I'm just kind of going back in lightly. I'm like barely rubbing my brush up against my eye. And I took barely any product, because you can always put product, more product, you can never take away product. Well, I mean you can, if you wash off your eye. But we're not gonna do that. Okay, so now that we're done with that, I'm actually gonna go ahead and take the tape off because we don't really need it anymore. So then this is what it created. You can actually do this. I have another video. I think it's a date night look video or something. And I use powder to do that. And that works really well too. So I was actually pretty impressed because I didn't think it was going to work as well as it did. But it did. So it's an option. Now I'm going in with, this is a Sigma small angle E85 brush. Just looks like that. And I'm taking that same black color and I'm ever so lightly just gonna press it against my waterline. Actually, no, I'm not. What am I doing? I'm skipping a step. Okay, so this is the main event of this whole video. This is ColourPop. I don't know if you can see that, but it's ColourPop and it is a cheap date. It's a Super Shock Shadow Ultra Glitter. Oh my god, these are so velvety and so creamy. I'm like obsessed. So I'm just gonna use my finger. Oh god, it's just amazing. Go get these. It was only $5. And then I'm going to just press this onto the lid. So again, this is like the main. I'm gonna actually make this pop a little more. Okay, so I'm lying. I'm gonna use Half Baked from the Naked, the original Naked palette, the gold color right there. And I'm just gonna go put this on just to kind of make the ColourPop one kind of a little bit brighter. Again, I'm just applying with my finger because that's easiest for me. And I do that a lot with lid shadows, especially glitters. Okay, so it is like a little like messy if you can see, but that's okay. We'll fix all that. Now I'm gonna go back into my ColourPop shadow. Sorry, I'm literally all over the place. And then I'm gonna press that on top. I'm gonna go in with my Sigma angled brush that I said from before, a long time ago, until I forgot what I was doing. And I'm just going ahead and touching the waterline. And I'm kind of blending it in with this a little bit, just so it looks more. Okay, so I just applied mascara and these lashes. I'm not really sure what lashes these are. I suck. They're Glamour Lashes by Ardell, but I'm not exactly sure which ones. They look like this, if that helps at all. I really like them. I'm sorry, I apologize. I don't know the name of them. But now I'm going to be going in with some primer. Duh. I'm going to be using the Hourglass Veil Primer. I said duh, so I almost forgot primer. I like this for the center of my face. I don't really apply this all over. I just kind of like to do it where I get any like lines, really, if that makes sense. So my forehead, I like to do it all over because lately I've been having like really bad forehead creases. And I don't know why, and I'm very upset about it. So that's just life, but whatever. And then I'm going to be taking the Real Techniques Beauty or Face and Body Sponge to blend everything out today. It's huge. Shout out to Casey Holmes for getting me hooked on this. But her said hers was kind of like breaking. And I haven't had this for that long, like cracking a little. And mine's starting to do that. I've literally only used it a couple times. So I'm not really upset because it still works. But I'm going to be using Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Water Foundation. Now, I sometimes have oily skin, and I really like this because the water, it's like a water foundation instead of like oil, if that makes sense. So I think it'll be really good for summer this summer, because then I don't have to set it. And that way, you know, if it wears down and stuff like that. I'm in the shade Fair Light Neutral, if that helps you. Or gives you an idea if you want to get this foundation of what color you are. I'm not a big fan of dropper foundations. I have found out as it's going everywhere. Okay. So just going to push this in all over the face. Does this blend out my foundation any faster than the smaller one? Maybe a little. Nothing drastically. I really like this foundation. It is very light and I am breaking out, so that's not really a good thing, but it's whatever. I still like this foundation. Okay, then I'm gonna go in with Age Rewind by Maybelline. The classic, everyone knows about this one. This one. And then I'm also going to be mixing Naked Skin. I don't really like this one because it creases in my little fine lines right by my eyes. But this one's brighter than this one, so, you know, we gotta work with what we got, you know? Am I right? So I'm gonna put this in the very inner corner. Just where I have like really bad lines, if that makes sense. And then I'm gonna go in with this Naked Skin one and kind of just lighten this up a little bit. As we can see, how it's so much lighter. And I'm gonna take this down the nose, the chin. Sometimes I do it there, sometimes I don't. And the forehead. Okay, and then we're gonna go in with our China sponge again and blend it all out. And take Peach Perfect. Oh, I almost just dropped it. Peach Perfect foundation or powder. Powder. It's powder, guys. It's powder. I'm just gonna take a little bit of this, not a lot, and I'm mostly just gonna stick it under my eyes to kind of set my eyes because they definitely need it. I'm gonna set my nose and my chin and my forehead a little bit. So now that we finished that, I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyebrows off camera and I'll be right back again for that. Okay, so I just finished my brows off camera. And then I line them with concealer. I use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow in Blonde for my eyebrows. So yeah, nothing exciting. And then I use the little Anastasia Beverly Hills brow brush, whatever the heck. I'm not good with words. The coffee is not kicking in, I guess, or something. Anyways, I'm gonna go in and contour. I'm using the Morphe M530. It's just like this little brush, and I'm going in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills contour kit in light to medium, and I'm using this shade that barely has like anything in it. But I think it's just like the perfect contour shade, so I've obviously used it to its max capacity, but we're still digging in it. Head and take the Butter Bronzer by Physicians Formula. Everyone's like raved about this. I'm like literally used it again. This is just bronzer. They might have different shades now. I just have the regular bronzer. So, and then I'm taking the Morphe M527 brush and go over that. I like to bring it up a little. Let's do it again on the other side. And then the forehead, of course, obviously. With highlighter. This is the Smashbox by Casey Holmes. Obviously, I'm obsessed. I talk about her on both of my channels. Casey Holmes, go check her out. She's amazing. I'm going to be using the Morphe M501 brush. Everyone loves these. Fan brushes for highlighting are trash. Don't do it. Don't fall into it, okay? This is in the pearl one. She has a gold one, which I need for summer. But anyways, I'm going to take the lightest shade that they got in here and just put that on my cheekbones. I don't do anything crazy with my highlighter. I like to focus it on the tip of my nose and then I kind of bring it up. My nose just looks better with highlighter on, which is weird because I got a very hooey nose. I'm going to be taking the pink, so the next shade next to it, and applying that over top of my cheekbones. And then I just do it on the tip of my nose. For the lash line for under, I'm just going to take this color Cork and just put it on just to kind of add something. I don't want to do anything too crazy because the main focus is the gold. So I'm just going to kind of throw on a little bit of brown underneath. Now we're going to add lower mascara, right? I like the roller lash because, I like the roller lash mascara by Benefit. This one I just think makes my lashes look really long and it separates them. So that is the completed look. Of course you can change up the lip color. Pretty much any lip color would work for this. Red would be really pretty, but I'm just like obsessed with red and gold for some reason. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Make sure to subscribe down below and like this video, and don't forget to check out my vlog channel also. I'll link that down below for you guys as well, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.